Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft series, and today we're gonna make a villager hall and maybe set up some other farms, maybe a sheep farm in the cliffside there, or even a super smelter up above where my head is, but we'll see what the day brings and we'll get to it. So, this area here that I've just cleared out is where we're going to put our villager hall. So this is what it's going to be. I did have an idea that it would be like a black box. So if we have a look at it from the air, you can see it is literally just all black concrete. So that's going to be fun to collect. And what I'm going to do is in the middle here, there will be 2 levels. So we'll have to get to that. I need to go and collect some resources. And because I've only got 128 black concrete. And if I remember correctly, this thing actually requires something like 10 times that. So I need to go and get a whole heap of black concrete and white concrete. The rest of these we can ignore because that's just other things that we got. So yeah, we'll have to collect these. I'm going to collect the concrete powder and then we're just going to run water down the side of it. I'm not going to waste my pickaxe on it. So yeah, we'll go do that and I'll bring you back in when I've got the resources. Okay. All right. We have our resources now. So this shulker box is full of concrete powder. So we have 19 stacks of black concrete, which is 19 by 64. So it's around about that. And then we've got 8 stacks of white concrete powder. I have more up in the house, which I will grab when I need it. But it's time to start building this. So I'm going to jump into a time lapse now of me laying all the groundwork for this and getting into it. So this is going to have a white floor and everything as well. So let's get to it. Okay, so we're done with that for now, and it's actually looking pretty good in my opinion. I've lit it up a bit because there was just so many monsters spawning in there, and I was missing one block. I'll need to fix that later. But what I'm going to do now is put a shelf in, or a second level in, and then start putting in some redstone stuff for some villagers. So I've got a whole heap of white concrete here and some observers and things to put in there. So I'll do that in a minute. But what we're going to do next is we're going to carve out a bit of this, maybe in this section here, and we're going to create like a super smelter in the cliff face. So I'm going to get to that and we're going to do another time lapse. All right. Okay, so we've got it cleared out. What I'm going to do is have the furnaces running along here. The hoppers will be here going, or the hopper minecart will go along here, collecting all the stuff up. And then we'll have it output to a chest either here or, we'll have an output maybe here and an input over there. And then we'll fill the rest with stone so it looks like it's just a cliff face. But yeah, so I'll get into that and I'll bring you back in when I'm mostly done because it's pretty simple to do. Okay, so we're back and we're done. So all this really is a super smelter. So you can hear probably hear the clicking in the background. Behind here, do I have enough durability to do this? Yeah, probably. Behind here, there's two observers pointing into each other. That just creates a clock to then make the dispenser fire out. So if I had something that could be smelted, if we put it in here, it will then go into here like this. And for some reason, that's not going back and forth. Okay, so as you can see, it's running again now. So the minecart comes over here, drops off everything it's collected into there. So now that I fixed that, the minecart had just stopped. So we'll put everything back, but you can see it all running smoothly again. Yeah. So I think it looks pretty good from far away as well, which is awesome. Like, it probably could have came down a few blocks, but well, it is what it is. If we stand up a bit higher, you can see. Yeah, but I've got wouldn't call it a massive super smelter, but at least it's a start. So the coal does need to be put in manually because I didn't set up anything for that, but that's fine. I may end up just creating like an infinite water stream or something behind it to go into it, but we'll see what happens. But if I put in a few blocks of stone, you can see it gets removed, and soon enough it should come into here. There should be one in there. See, there you go. 1, 2. Yeah, it's probably delivered a few in here. Yeah. So it's not, it's not perfect, but it's a start. So what's next? Well, the next bit is for you to like and subscribe to this channel if you're liking the content, because there is a lot of effort going into these videos, and it would be really appreciated if you make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more. But now that all that's out of the way, I'm actually going to tackle the rest of this and put in this second level and start putting in some of the villager areas. So I'm just going to cut to when that's done, because I don't think you guys really want to see me just running around placing some blocks. It's pretty simple. So when that's done and we're ready to get some villagers, I'll let you know. Okay, so we've got the second level in, which we'll fill in when we need to. But down the bottom here, we're going to have our first lot of villagers. So what I've done is I've gone and made like a template thing that I can then make into a schematic. So what I'm going to do is have a barrel that has like emeralds or something in here. I need to get a whole heap of shroom lights to put in there. And then the workstation will go on this block. And what happens is the villagers will be released up the top along here somewhere, maybe down the back, because I'll have these side by side, and they'll run along and go, oh, I want that workstation, and fall down into here, and the top will close off. So then they're stuck. They can't go that way. There'll be a workstation in front of them. They can't go that way. And what I'm going to do is, for the first villager, because I want mending pretty much straight off the bat so that I can repair my elytra, I'm going to leave them in the minecart and actually have the minecart come all the way along and just dump them straight in there.
And then what I can do is keep on replacing the workstation without worrying about them moving and running away and that kind of thing. So, I mean, the other solution is to just do something like that. And then they really can't go anywhere and you can still have the workstation there. So, I don't know. I'll figure something out. But yeah, so that's how that's going to go. I need to get a whole heap of resources and start putting miners villages in. It's going to be these stairs are supposed to be white quartz, polished quartz, but I just don't have any on me at the moment. So I need to go and get a whole heap of nether quartz and smelt it down and whatnot. So anyway, that is it for now. I'll fill that up off camera and we'll get there. That block is still missing. I swear I'll fix it. But yeah, that's how it's looking so far. The villagers over here are still doing all right by the looks of it. I cured them a couple episodes ago, so they would continue breeding, and they've gotten a fair bit. So anyway, if you did like the video, please make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. That looks like there's only one, but there is a lot there. So, like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye bye. Die. Ah.